Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is under increasing pressure to step down following the sudden resignation of Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland on Monday over a policy clash. The fallout marks one of the most critical challenges in Trudeau's 9 years in power.
In Tuesday's final question period before a month-long winter break, Canada's House of Commons erupted with tension. The Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's political opponents criticised the absent Prime Minister for the recent turmoil. They also condemned him for the year's $62 billion budget deficit.
The Finance Minister resigns, the Prime Minister hides all day and then has to beg his MPs not to fire him. But the worst news, buried underneath it all, was a devastating gut punch to Canadian taxpayers. A $62 billion deficit smashing through the already insane $40 billion guardrail. Canada is a serious G7 NATO partner staring down the threat of 25% tariffs. We deserve a strong leader with a new mandate.
In his administration, Justin Trudeau appointed Dominic LeBlanc, a close ally and former Public Safety Minister, as the new Finance Minister. LeBlanc wasted no time defending the government's actions.
That our government is very proud of the fall economic statement that we made public yesterday. Mr. Speaker, the fall economic statement speaks to growth in the Canadian economy. It speaks to supporting Canadians with serious affordability challenges. It speaks to a declining debt to GDP ratio, the best in the G7. And Mr. Speaker, we haven't finished supporting Canadians, something the Conservatives aren't interested in doing.
The Prime Minister Justin Trudeau defended his leadership in response to growing opposition criticism. Trudeau rejected calls for his resignation, stressing that his focus remained on delivering results despite internal party turmoil.
As a country, we've gone through a lot these past years. The pandemic, inflation, so much conflict and suffering around the world, international law being trampled, the very foundations of democracy being attacked. We've seen tough times before, and we pulled through, because when we pull together, when Canadians pull together, nothing, and I mean nothing, can stop us.
Meanwhile, Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland's resignation came after growing policy differences with Justin Trudeau. She cited disagreements over how to respond to incoming President Donald Trump's threats of tariffs, particularly the looming possibility of 25% tariffs on Canadian goods. Trudeau's Liberals, with a minority of seats, rely on the support of other parties to govern. A recent poll showed the Conservatives with 43% public support, the Liberals at 23%, and the New Democrats at 20%. The House of Commons is on winter break, and a confidence vote on Trudeau's leadership could take place as early as late February or March.